Home hazards, personal safety. Overview. We will learn how to be safety heroes by identifying potential safety hazards in our everyday lives. We will explore ways in which we can minimize risks and avoid serious accidents. How are you feeling? Perform the stretch of the emoji that best shows how you are feeling. If you are feeling happy, let's do the arm stretch above our heads. If you are feeling okay, let's do a hurdle stretch. If you are feeling sad, let's do a seated toe touch. What emotion are you feeling the most today? Why are you feeling that way? And what can teachers or other adults at school do to better help you? When you see your teacher, these are questions that you need to answer. Talk to your teacher or an adult that is with you about how you are feeling. Learning targets. I can use decision-making skills to identify, apply, and maintain health-enhancing behaviors. I can be aware of the potential hazards at home. I can understand the consequences of hazards and what I can do to minimize them.
Hey guys, I'm here with my friends Sarah and Ryan, and today we're going to do Adventures in Safety. That means you will help us choose what we are doing right or wrong when it comes to safety. I'm hungry, guys. Let's go inside and find something to eat. I smell pizza in the kitchen. We're almost there. But I see my toys in the middle of the floor. Should we walk over them or should we pick them up? Hey guys, what should I do? Should I pick up the toys or leave them in the middle of the floor? What is the right thing to do or what is the wrong thing to do? You guessed right. It's to pick up the toys so no one slips, trips, or falls and hurts themselves. Time for pizza. Oh no, Ryan, be careful. There's water in the middle of the floor. Guys, what should Ryan do? Should he pick up the water off the floor or continue to run through the kitchen? What is the right thing to do? And what is the wrong thing to do? You guessed right. Ryan is going to clean up the water off the floor so he doesn't slip. He's also not going to run in the kitchen so he won't lose his balance, fall, and hurt himself. Yay! It's time for pizza! This is awesome! Look, Sarah, you have pizza all over your hands. Now you have to wash them. La 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 la. As I wash my hands for 20 seconds and sing the birthday song. Oh, look what I found. A chemical from underneath the sink. I know I'm not supposed to go under there and play with things, but this looks so interesting. Guys, what should Sarah do? Should she play with the chemical that she found underneath the sink? What is the right thing to do and what is the wrong thing to do? Help her out. You guessed right. Sarah's leaving the chemical alone and walking away so that she doesn't do anything dangerous. Never play with chemicals underneath the sink. Always ask an adult for permission first. Time to go to the park. Let's have some fun. Oh yeah, TikTok time. Come on, let's make a video. This is going on my TikTok today. Ryan and Sarah, do you see that weird car slowing down near us? It's a stranger trying to talk to us. What should we do? Should we talk to the stranger or ignore the stranger? What is the right thing to do or the wrong thing to do? Help us decide. You guessed right. Stranger danger. Stranger danger. The right thing to do is to get out of here and quickly go tell an adult. Whew, time to head home. Slow down, Sarah. There are cars ahead. What should we do? Should I continue to run in the street so I can get home as quickly as possible? What is the right thing to do and the wrong thing to do? Guys, help me out. You guessed right. We will walk on the sidewalk, so we do not get hit by a car while trying to walk in the street. This way is way safer. Finally, back home. Bye, Ryan. Have a safe trip home. Hey, finally time for some fun. Let's go swimming. My mom will be out soon, but we'll just go anyway. What should we do? I'm ready to go swimming now. Should we wait on my mom to come out to watch us? Or should we just go swimming by ourselves? What is the right thing to do? And what is the wrong thing to do? You guessed right. We waited on my mom to come out to watch us because it was the safe thing to do. You should always have an adult with you whenever you go swimming. It's always important to be safe.
Can you spot any home safety hazards? How many safety hazards can you find in the picture? You will have 30 seconds. Let's take a look at some of the most common hazards within our homes. Home hazard, falling. Falls are especially detrimental to young children and seniors aged 60 and up. Common household products often associated with severe falls include baby walkers, windows, trampolines, and other playground equipment. Safety hazard, falling. Help keep the floors dry to prevent any slipping, especially in the kitchen and bathrooms. There should be soft and protective mats under your play equipment. There should also be safety gates on staircases. There should be ample or plenty of lights throughout your home. Dimly lit homes are fall hazards. Be careful around your cats, dogs, and other pets. You can easily trip on them. Home hazard, fires and burns. Cooking fires are the top cause of home fires and home injuries. Heating equipment is a leading cause of home fire deaths. Electricity, smoking, and candles pose their share of risk of fire hazards too. You and your parents can take simple steps to reduce the risks. Keep candles and other sources of open flames out of the reach of any children and away from anything flammable. You should not be playing with candles. Stay with your food when you cook. Cooking mishaps are the #1 cause of fires, and a fire is most likely to occur when the stove is unattended. Your parents should keep chimneys and dryer exhausts well ventilated and free of flammable buildup by cleaning them regularly. Your parents should also install and maintain smoke detectors throughout your home. Keep curling and clothes irons out of reach of any children and away from ledges, electrical wiring, and flammable materials. You should not be using any type of iron or curling iron. And lastly, keep fire extinguishers in common areas like the kitchen, near the fireplace, and near other sources of heat. Ask your family where your fire extinguishers are within your home. Home hazard, drowning. Drownings can occur in home swimming pools and in bathtubs. Toilets and buckets are other common sites of household drownings. You and your parents can take the following precautions to significantly reduce the chances of a drowning at home. Gate your pool off properly. Keep the gate locked at all times. Never leave a baby alone in the bathtub. Attend to babies or toddlers in the bathtub 100% of the time. Never leave them alone. Do not leave large open containers of water in the yard or in the house unattended. Examples of these containers include cleaning buckets and kiddie pools. Cover hot tubs all the time and secure the covers so they don't slip off easily. Home hazard, choking and suffocating. Obstructed or blocked airways can be fatal or deadly and are divided into three main types: suffocation, choking, and strangulation. Take these steps to prevent suffocation. Child-resistant locks should be on airtight spaces like refrigerators or freezers to ensure no one crawls in and gets stuck. Plastic bags should be out of reach. Do not play with plastic bags. Children are at risk of getting these bags wrapped around their heads and suffocating themselves. You can help prevent choking issues at home by considering these precautions. Your food should be chewed thoroughly, and don't swallow too large of a bite. Have your parents inspect your toys and stuffed animals for small pieces that could come off easily. Be careful when eating small items such as peanuts, seeds, popcorn, chewing gum, or whole grapes. Keep these tips in mind to prevent strangulations in your home. You should never play with the window cords. Have your parents keep all window cords tied down with the ends cut so they aren't a loop. Do not put necklaces or headbands on babies. Do not tie pacifiers around a baby's neck. Ask your parents to avoid hanging bags and purses on chairs, cribs, or anywhere else that a toddler could reach. Have your parents cut the drawstrings on your hoodies, waistbands, and other clothing items for safety. Home hazard, poisoning. Poisoning affects people of all ages. Safety tips to avoid poisoning in the home include: do not play with cleaning supplies. Ask your parents to keep household cleaning supplies, paints, and other chemicals high up on shelves or out of reach. Do not get around pesticides when someone is spraying them, such as in gardens. Do not play with medicine. Your parents should store medicines and vitamins out of reach. Have your parents install a working carbon monoxide detector to alert you if the carbon monoxide levels at home get dangerously high. Beware of lead paint hazards. Do not eat or play with any paint chips that may be peeling from staircases, walls, or doors.
Staying safe at home. It is not only outside the house that one can hurt oneself. Accidents can happen at home too. You can get a cut or a bruise at home if you are not careful. So let's see how you can stay safe in your home. When not to open the front door. Do not open the front door to anyone you do not know. Call an elder person to open the door when you see a stranger at the door. Electricity. Do not put your finger into wall, that is, electric sockets. Do not try to operate electrical gadgets on your own. Do not play with such gadgets. You may get an electric shock. Do not touch such gadgets when your hands are wet. You can get an electric shock. Do not try to open an electrical gadget to see what it looks from inside. You may damage it, and later, when you try to switch it on, you can get an electric shock. In the kitchen, do not turn on the gas on your own. Do not play with matchsticks. You may burn yourself. Do not spill water or oil on the floor. You may slip and hurt yourself. Do not throw vegetable or fruit peels on the ground. You may slip on them. Do not play with knives. You may cut yourself. In your room, do not leave your books and toys on the ground. You may trip over them and get hurt. Do not play with the electrical sockets in your room. In the house, do not run up and down the stairs. You may slip and fall. Do not try to open a jammed window with your fingers. Do not jump from a table or cupboard. You may fall and hurt yourself. In the garden, do not pluck flowers from plants with thorns, for example, rose plant. Do not jump from a high wall or tree. At the swimming pool, swim only when there is a lifeguard around or when your parents are with you. Do not run on the path next to the pool as it can be slippery. Let's revise and remember. Safety in the house is